Hello everyone, welcome back to another video with Exercise for All. Another day outside and the sunrise is looking absolutely stunning. So today we're actually going to be doing some standing exercises. So this is for people who are able to actually stand up using the chair for some assistance or perhaps a walking frame. Okay, so this isn't a chair-based one today, it's all going to be some standing exercises that you can do to hopefully strengthen those muscles in your legs and help you work on your balance a little bit as well. So I've got my chair over there which I'm going to demonstrate that I can use as support, so that's either a walking frame or the back of the chair if you want to use it as that. I'm going to go over there and show you about 5 exercises that we can do whilst standing up to hopefully strengthen those legs a little bit and work your balance. So we're using the back of the chair as support, and the first exercise that we're going to do is bringing those legs outwards. Okay, so making sure that you're holding on, a slight bend in the back, but try and keep it nice and straight, and then just bringing one leg out and back in, and the other one out and back in. So it's a really good balancing exercise. You want to do about 10 lifts on each leg, and one and then one, so about 20 in total if you can, but if you need a little rest in between, that is absolutely fine. So let me just show you what it looks like from behind. One leg comes out and back in, and it's quite hard doing this on a rocky surface. The other leg comes out and back in. If you can only bring your leg out so far, for example like that, that's fine. If you can bring it out a little further, then do try and do that, okay? So that's the first exercise that you can focus on, about 10 lifts on each leg. Let's go through that and do about 5 more. Okay, so out and in, out and in. Okay, and try and take it nice and slowly, so really focus on standing on just that one leg. Out, in, out and in. Good work. Fantastic. Let's go for 2 more on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Now the next one's more about strengthening these muscles here, your quadriceps, and they help support your legs hugely. Okay, there, and it's going to strengthen the muscles around your knees as well. So holding on to that chair, we're going to do a bit of a bend and then push ourselves back up. And of course you can use your frame if you've got a frame in front of you, maybe a chair behind you for support just in case you need to sit down. So bending your knees, pushing yourself back up. So it's nice and slowly. You don't need to go too low. And I know it might sound crude, but just imagine you're sitting on a toilet seat. That's the best way to imagine it. Because we're not bending forwards like this. You definitely wouldn't sit on a toilet seat like that. You're bringing your bottom down behind you. That's it, and keeping your back nice and straight, and that way you're going to work your legs the most, okay? So you want to try and hit about 10 of these. Let's go for a couple more. Bend, push up, okay? Bend and push up. And you might start to feel your legs aching along here. That's absolutely normal. If you can go for a couple more, let's go for it. Push. Good, let's go for 2. And up. Last one. Bend and up. It's absolutely freezing out here this morning. I'm going to have to get my other glove on. Okay. So the third exercise that we're going to do is some marching. Now the fact that we're standing up, it's a weight bearing activity, which means we're working our strength and our balance. So just bringing your knees up like this, nice high knees. So we're working our hips. That's it, fantastic. And you want to do this for about 30 seconds, just so you start to elevate your heart rate and you start to work your legs, balance, strengthen your muscles, all very good movement this. So bring those knees nice and high, as you can see that I'm doing here. Okay, always holding on for support. Okay, let's go for about 10 more seconds on this one. Fantastic, and then we'll move on to one more exercise. In fact, 2 more exercises, but the next one is going to be our balance. Okay, so let me just show you this way round. Okay, so similar to earlier, not bringing our leg outwards, but behind. And what that will do is work the muscles in the back of the leg, but also leading up towards your bottom, your glute muscles. So bringing it back as far as you can, keep your legs straight, and then back in, and then the other one. So you might feel a bit of a pull in the leg. You might feel the muscles tense and tighten up slightly. That's normal. Let's try and go for about, again, 10 on each leg. You need to have a little sit down in between these exercises. Of course you can. Take this at your own pace. Good. Okay, I think that's about 4 on each leg. We're almost halfway there. Again, emphasise the slowness of the movement. Good, let's go for a few more. And the whole time that you're standing on one foot, one leg, it's really good for your balance. Your body's starting to adapt and get used to just being on one side. If you do feel a little bit unstable, just bring your leg back slightly. All of this can be adapted, but if you feel like you can bring your leg back nice and far with a straight leg, then try and do that as well. Right, one more on each side. Good. Other side. There we go. Look, right, last exercise that we're going to do now, and I'm hoping that this is going to come up on camera. If you can't see it, then you'll have to just try and listen to my voice in this one. So, using that frame again in front of you on the back of the chair, and we're going to be coming up onto our tiptoes and then back down, okay? By doing that, we're working these muscles in the back of our leg, our calf muscles. So onto your tiptoes and then down. Onto your tiptoes and down again. The magic number 10 if we can. That's 2 so far, or 3. Good. So nice and slowly pushing up and slow and controlled on the way down. So strengthening the muscles around the ankles as well, and mainly those calves. You might feel them start to ache. Right, halfway there, come on. Almost there. And then you can have a nice cup of tea after this. That's exactly what I'm going to go home and do, have a nice cup of tea. Right, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. And there we go. 5 standing exercises that you can do with the support of a frame or the back of a chair, and that's going to really help you if you try and focus on these at least 3 times a week. Just include it as part of your routine, and you're going to really start to notice some changes, strengthening those muscles, and particularly good for your balance as well. So thanks for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed the outside, the outdoors today. I certainly have. I'm going to go home and warm up, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.